Welcome back to our channel, Valuable Coins Hub. These rare Lincoln penny coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these who know a single coin make you rich. Number 1. Today, have you ever held a 1980 Lincoln penny in your hand and wondered if it could be something truly special? Well, don't blink, because today I'm going to tell you about a coin that might be hiding in your pocket right now, waiting to surprise you. The 1980 Lincoln cent might look like any other penny, but behind that tiny copper glow hides mystery, history, and a touch of fortune that many collectors dream about. This little coin marks the start of a new era in American coinage, with its sharp portrait of Abraham Lincoln shining boldly on the front and the Grand Lincoln Memorial standing proud on the back. But here's where things get exciting. Not every 1980 penny was struck perfectly. Some came out with amazing minting errors that turned ordinary cents into treasures worth hunting for. Imagine finding a penny with a double die error, where Lincoln's face or the lettering shows a doubled image under the right light. That tiny mistake by the mint could turn a 1-cent coin into something worth hundreds or even more. Or picture a coin struck slightly off-center, the design leaning or missing part of the rim. Collectors go crazy for those unique details because each one is different and one of a kind. And don't forget about the 1980 D pennies from Denver. Some of them were struck with faint mint marks or even missing letters in Liberty or In God We Trust, making them incredibly rare and valuable in pristine condition. The sharpness of the strike, the shine of the copper, and even the slightest misprint can make all the difference for collectors searching for perfection. If you ever come across a 1980 penny that looks just a bit odd, maybe it's thicker, lighter, or has a strange surface texture, don't spend it too quickly. You might be holding a hidden gem that collectors would love to have. Always check both sides carefully and look for anything that feels off. Those tiny details could be your ticket to something special. Collectors love the 1980 Lincoln penny because it stands right between two fascinating chapters in U.S. coin history, representing the last strong years of solid copper coins before major composition changes took over in the 1980s. It's not just a coin, it's a time capsule, carrying the charm of the past and the thrill of the hunt for anyone who loves numismatics. So next time you open your wallet or look through a jar of old change, don't ignore that shiny 1980 penny. Flip it, inspect it, and keep your eyes open. You never know what might be staring back at you from history itself. And if you enjoy discovering the hidden secrets and rare treasures in everyday coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. We're just getting started on this amazing coin collecting journey together. Number 2, we're diving into the story of the 1975 Lincoln penny, a coin that might look simple at first glance, but hides secrets that could thrill any collector. Stay with me till the end, because you might be holding a treasure without even realizing it. The 1975 Lincoln penny is one of those coins that slips through people's fingers every day, yet serious collectors know how special it can be. Minted during a time of transition in American coinage, this coin carries the image of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Grand Lincoln Memorial on the back, a design loved by millions. But what makes the 1975 penny so exciting isn't just its look. It's the rare minting errors that make certain pieces stand out in a big way. Some 1975 pennies were struck with double dies, where you can actually see doubled letters in Liberty or In God We Trust, giving them an eye-catching effect under the light. Others have off-center strikes, where part of the design drifts away from the rim, leaving an uneven border that collectors adore. A few even show faint or missing mint marks, especially those made in Denver, where a weak D mark can make the coin incredibly desirable among rare coin hunters. Collectors often talk about the shine of copper, that warm red tone that fades over time, yet when preserved perfectly, it makes the coin glow like fire. The 1975 penny with full luster, strong details, and a clean surface can catch high demand at shows, online auctions, and local coin markets. Some sellers have even seen bidding wars break out over a perfectly struck example with a rare minting flaw, and that's what makes this hobby so exciting. Every coin has a story. If you're a collector or just starting out, here's a little tip. Always check both sides of every 1975 penny you come across. Look closely at the letters, the date, and the edge of the coin. A small difference, a strange mark, or an odd alignment could be your clue to a hidden rarity. And don't forget to keep your coins safe in protective sleeves or holders to keep that shine alive for years to come. The thrill of finding a rare 1975 Lincoln penny is something you'll never forget. It's not just about money. It's about the excitement of discovering a piece of history, the feeling of holding something that once passed through countless hands but somehow found its way to you, perfectly preserved. That's what makes collecting these coins so magical and rewarding. So before you spend your next penny, take a moment to look, because that small, copper coin could be something truly special. If you enjoy discovering hidden treasures and learning the stories behind everyday coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us on this amazing coin collecting adventure. Number 3. I'm going to tell you about one of those coins, the 1971 Lincoln penny, a coin that millions overlook every single day, but collectors know it hides thrilling surprises. So stay with me till the end, because one small detail on your penny could turn an ordinary cent into a collector's dream. The 1971 Lincoln penny carries a quiet charm. It's one of those coins that reminds us of simpler times in America, with the proud portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, gleaming with that warm copper shine. But beneath that familiar design lies a world of minting mysteries and rare errors that make some 1971 pennies worth far more than their face value. One of the most famous varieties is the 1971 double die penny. Under magnification, you can see the doubled lettering in God We Trust, Liberty, and even the date, a clear sign of a striking error that happened right at the US Mint. This kind of doubling makes the coin unique, and collectors go wild when they spot one in beautiful condition. There are also off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and even weak strike errors that make certain coins stand out like gems among pebbles. Now, here's where it gets exciting. These error pennies have been known to turn up anywhere. People have found them in pocket change, in old jars, or even at flea markets, without realizing the treasure they're holding. That's why every true collector checks each penny carefully under good lighting, especially around the date and the words on the coin. You never know when that one special piece will appear, glowing like a small piece of history waiting to be rediscovered. For collectors, the 1971 penny is more than just copper. It's a symbol of the thrill of the hunt. When you hold one in perfect condition, that bright red shine untouched by time, it's like holding a little piece of the past that has survived 50 years of history. And for those rare mint errors, demand only grows year after year, because collectors know these coins don't just tell a story. They capture a moment from America's minting legacy. If you're a coin lover or just getting started, here's a tip. Always handle your old pennies carefully and store them in coin holders to keep that luster safe. And if you ever spot unusual markings, extra lines, or misaligned edges, don't ignore them. Take a closer look, because those tiny details could make your coin a rare find worth talking about for years. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1971 Lincoln penny proves it. From double dies to off-center strikes, from deep copper tones to bright red uncirculated pieces, every penny carries a mystery that makes this hobby so alive and exciting. So, before you spend your next cent, stop and take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of history that others have overlooked. And if you enjoy discovering hidden treasures like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more amazing coin stories that could change the way you see pocket change forever. Number 4. You're about to discover one of those hidden treasures, the 1974 Lincoln penny. It might look ordinary, but believe me, this coin has secrets that can surprise even experienced collectors. So don't blink, don't skip a second, because by the end of this video, you might rush to check your pocket change. The 1974 Lincoln penny is one of those fascinating coins that takes us back in time, carrying both mystery and history in its small copper body. It was a year when the US Mint experimented with something new. They were testing a different metal, aluminum, for making pennies. Most people have never even seen one of those rare aluminum test coins, because they were never officially released to the public. Only a few escaped into the world, making them among the most talked about rarities in the entire Lincoln Cent series. But even the regular 1974 copper pennies have stories to tell. Some were struck with minor minting flaws that became legends among collectors. There are double-die obverse coins, where you can see slight doubling on the date or in the letters of Liberty and In God We Trust. And then there are off-center strikes and die cracks that make some of these coins totally unique. No two look exactly alike. When one of these shows up in perfect condition, with that bright red shine, collectors can't resist grabbing it. The thrill of finding a 1974 penny with an error is like catching lightning in a bottle. You never know when it might happen. Some collectors have pulled them straight out of old coffee jars or inherited boxes of change, realizing years later they were sitting on something incredible. That's what makes coin hunting so exciting. The treasure could be right there, waiting in your hands. If you're a coin lover, here's a little tip. Always check the date carefully and look for that clean, crisp lettering, a strong strike, full details on Lincoln's hair, and that glowing red tone can all increase the coin's desirability. And if you happen to find one with strange lines, doubling, or an off-center design, don't spend it. Protect it immediately. Store it properly, because that tiny imperfection could make it worth far more than you think. Collectors around the world know that 1974 is not just another penny year. It's a year filled with mystery, experiments, and rare varieties that still keep experts talking. And that's why the demand for 1974 pennies in pristine condition or with unique minting errors keeps climbing year after year. These coins tell stories of American craftsmanship and change, of how 1 cent became a symbol of value beyond money itself. So before you hand over your next penny, take a closer look. Maybe the coin in your palm carries a hidden secret from 1974, one that could make your collection shine brighter than ever. And if you love discovering coins with history, rarity, and heart, then make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with other collectors who might be missing out on this exciting find. Number 5 and last rare coin, I'm going to tell you about one such coin, the 1981 Lincoln penny, a coin that hides its rarity in plain sight. Don't blink, because the story of this penny will take you into one of the most fascinating years in American coin history. Stay with me till the end, because you might have one of these rare treasures sitting right in your pocket right now. The 1981 Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary copper coin, but it's not just any penny. This was the final full year when the U.S. Mint struck pennies with mostly copper before switching to zinc in 1982. That alone gives the 1981 penny a special place in every collector's heart. It's like the end of an era, the last breath of pure copper shining through that warm reddish tone collectors love so much. But what really makes this coin exciting are its minting varieties and errors that can turn an ordinary cent into a collector's jackpot. Some 1981 pennies show strong doubling on the date and lettering, a classic double-die error that drives collectors wild. Others might have weak strikes, clipped planchets, or even off-center designs where Lincoln's profile shifts slightly out of place, creating rare and valuable mistakes straight from the mint. Each of these tiny flaws gives your coin a unique identity, making it one of a kind. The 1981 penny also came from several mints, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each with its own story. The S mint-proof coins from San Francisco are especially loved by collectors for their mirror-like shine and sharp details. If you happen to find one still in perfect condition, that's not just a penny. That's a piece of art struck in history. Some proof coins even have minor variations in design thickness or polishing marks that add to their intrigue. Collectors always say the fun is in the hunt, and that's true for the 1981 penny. You could find one in an old piggy bank, in change from a store, or in a forgotten jar of coins left behind for decades. Imagine spotting a double-die 1981 D or a pristine proof coin that's been untouched since the early 80s. That rush, that moment of realization, is what keeps collectors searching every day. If you're new to collecting, here's a golden tip. Always handle your coins carefully, by the edges, to protect their original luster. Use a magnifier to check for doubling, misaligned dies, or any strange markings. Keep your rare finds in airtight holders away from air and moisture, because condition means everything in coin collecting. A coin in brilliant red, untouched by time, can be worth so much more than one that's been worn down by circulation. What makes the 1981 penny so thrilling is that it bridges two worlds, the old copper era and the new zinc age. It's a turning point coin, one that marks the end of a tradition that lasted for over a century. And that's why collectors across the world are still drawn to it. Not just for its metal, but for its meaning. Every 1981 penny you find could carry a rare error, a unique strike, or a story that connects you to history itself. So before you spend your next penny, take a closer look. That small, shiny cent might be worth more than you think. And if you love learning about hidden treasures, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next amazing coin story. The original market value of the 1981 Lincoln penny was just 1 cent. But today, its legacy, rarity, and errors make it a timeless piece that every collector dreams of finding.